Okay. Uh, I genuinely don't know what the fuck happened. Uh, yeah. There might actually be like a part one and then part two for day 11. But a uh, wonder, wonderful way. Okay. Before I even continue, I gotta open up that. Zoom all the way to fuck in. Stretch. Okay. I go back to Apple and back to here. Okay, so you didn't miss much. You just continue mining through here. I generally forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, but no, with the whole oxidized copper BS, how we have different variants of the blocks and stuff. I think it would be a bit cool to have different variants of the tools being wax exposed or exposed, weathered, and oxidized instead of having to have to download a texture pack for that to happen. And okay then. I think that's where we're gonna call it. Because I don't want to build another bridge. At least for now, with this one. Ugh. So yeah, I think it's just having the different levels of copper tools being like actual item in Minecraft would be kind of cool, but at the same time, if that you wanted that, you could download a texture pack that does that as it wears down. But I don't know. I would just honestly like to see more different tools and minerals that can be added to the game. Because there's a mod, I think it was like called Advanced Netherite, which pretty much adds netherite versions of iron, gold, diamond, and emerald. I'm not saying Mojang do something like that, but it would be cool to have like different versions of netherite stuff or more ores relating to netherite. In my opinion. So I'm pretty sure they have a lot of different like suggestions or and suggestions and whatnot that people want in the game. So I'm not the first. So obviously I'm not the first one to ask for like the emerald gear. Everyone wanted emerald gear when emerald got added, but Mojang said no. They don't want to have something that's more powerful than diamond. Turn it come 1.16 netherite. So the one thing I will be saying when Horizon 6 does fully release, and I do get a chance to play it whenever that date will be. Definitely not the 14th. I was truly mistaken. I swear they said 5 days early. But clearly I was either high, or well, not high. I was extremely tired or I misheard them. Most likely misheard them. And the funny thing is, actually speaking of Horizon 6, when I saw the announcement for it, I was gonna wait until how people think about it. But when I read about, or I think it was just, I was doom scrolling Instagram and I saw like a post or whatnot talking about how if you pre-order the game before uh before May 15th or before May 19th really, uh you would get a exclusive Ferrari J50, which the car choice for a game set in Japan to be an Italian hypercar doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't really work. It's like having an American-made game. Have a game all about America, show off all American cars, and then turn around and say, if you pre-order the game now, you'll get this Honda Civic. Or a completely different manufacturer that doesn't relate to America whatsoever. Like if you pre-order this game, you get a lot of 2107 or whatever. And even just to continue shit talking the whole press idea, which again I don't mind. I am genuinely excited for Horizon 6, but again, the car choice, to when IGN got their drive, their first drive on the game, and I know IGN is under fire because of their recent review for Mouse Mouse PI for Hire or whatever it's called, giving it a 6 for some outrageous claims. Yeah, it didn't deserve it a 6. But the developers gave the reviewer access to a Saleen S7 LM, which is an American car on a game based in Japan. But I know there was also gripe about how there was little to no traffic there, and how people were saying, "Oh, only 10 people live in Japan," which obviously isn't true. But if you're gonna show off not only the scenery and the visuals, I understand having it in a fast car, but have it in either the GRGT car, the cover car, or even having a GTR or something like that. Not in a fucking Saleen race car. But that's just my opinion. I know people want to know what other brands are going to be in the game, me included. Mainly for one brand, and it's kind of part of my name. Well, not really. Well, technically Corvette, but mainly just Chevy in general because I am a huge fan of Chevy. Really, I've been a huge fan of Chevy since my mother's Camaro. Even though hers was a 2012 RS, I'm still a fan of Chevy and driven plenty of Chevys in racing games, mainly Need for Speed. But the ones I do remember driving a lot in racing games, obviously Corvettes, but on the 360 with Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012, along with the C6ZR1, which at the time was the new Corvette, but definitely the Camaro ZL1, both on the 360 and on my mother's Kindle. Just for the sole reason, mainly on Most Wanted on my mom's Kindle, for which I mainly drove the Camaro ZL1, was because that game had blue for that car, and like I said plenty of times, on streams. But blue is my main color, my main favorite color. It's always been my favorite color since I was a kid. So I do appreciate the Camaro being in blue, even though at the time the blue was a bit dull. I just still love it, even when I know this is going on a bit tangent and expose a little bit more about me. But well, I've said plenty of times on stream, but mainly for YouTube. By the way, hi YouTube. I collect a lot of model cars, aka Hot Wheels, and been doing that since I think I was 3 years old or something like that. So I have quite a bit of a collection, but I've always gone and tried to get at least one version of a car in my collection in blue. But other than that, I'll collect any version of it. But if the main ones that I'm looking out for is a blue variant, like I can eyeball. Like already, I eyeballed a C7 ZR1 convertible, 2019 Corvette ZR1 convertible in blue. I didn't find in the wild. I actually had to buy that off of Amazon. All places to buy that Corvette on Amazon. But I had the money. I really love the ZR1. So I want to have that version. Granted, I want all the versions of the ZR1, but obviously some of them are going to be more expensive than others. I am pretty sure that became a super treasure hunt at one point. So trying to find that the super variant of it is gonna probably is out there, but it's probably gonna run me about $20-ish or more if I were to buy it. But I can just see it, and I mean, even yesterday I got the Ford Mustang GTD, which is technically super for this year, but mine was a dud, and a '67 Camaro in gold. I already have a blue variant of that, but I was like, you know what, might as well buy it. So that's why that's my little bit of history with me. I'm pretty sure I said blue. Blue is my favorite color because of the talking dog. Since that kids show, or that not technically a baby show, but that learning show. So other than that, I'm not talking about Bluey. I'm talking about like Blue's Clues with the OG Blue's Clues. That I do remember. I just like anything blue, but mainly a vibrant blue. Like even one of the cars I bought last year in 2015 for Christmas was a like a blue Volkswagen Brasilia. Just talking about Hot Wheels, because I remember having that back in 2011 when that version came out, and I love that car, but I lost it and I could never find it. Even when uh, I moved 2 years ago in 2014, almost 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago, almost two. 24. Uh, I didn't find that Brasilia, my OG version. So I had to go, had leftover Christmas money, went and bought it on Amazon again. So yeah, I am happy about that. I rather not bore everyone out too much because of that. Hey, yeah, what the fuck? Almost done now. Yeah, it's probably. I think it's actually about the same. But honestly, you can give two craps about it. Now it's time again clean up. Just collecting all the ores that were found while mining. Before I continue. Okay. All right, and that's it. At least as far as the ore, I got the coal, so good there as far as coal. I still got plenty of coal anyways, so. Alright, and a lot more instant to put away. Holy shit. Maybe 3 stacks of andesite. Ain't no way I just heard a fucking witch. And they do have a chance of spawning, so. That I am not surprised about. So now. We have. So the top is what's going into the chest, so there, there, there. And then the bottom obviously goes into the furnace to be smoking. Oops. Ding ding. Ding ding. Uh. Uh. So I have to hear fucking zombies fucking roaring every moment. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna try to keep this going a little bit longer, but I don't know how much I can go. If you hear me mumbling stuff, I'm trying to plan out stuff. Because what I'm doing with my collection is sorting them not only by make and model, but the year they came out and also the color that they were released in for the year. And 2 cars I didn't have after I not only filled out my thing, but also closed the spots for I got, and then I got another variant of the 67 Camaro that I got. So I worry about that. I think I'll get the number up to 30, which will be this, and then whatever is after Apple. curious, what is after Apple? And Archer Potter. Yeah, no, never mind. After Apple, I'm just gonna stream. Because definitely feeling it. What am I feeling? Tiredness. Hunger. The urge to play Helldivers 2, but I'd rather not stream it. It's honestly funny that I'm getting into Helldivers 2 a lot better, more by myself. Granted, you know, obviously having a teammate is easier, a lot more fun, but single player, you're a lot less likely to get shot at by your teammate. So, and plus I just like doing the Illuminate. My only gripe about the game is they don't have like a mode to go first person. Yeah, they have it where you can just tap right click and you get the zoom in first person. But there's times where I just want to run around in first person. I guess they only did that so they wouldn't when you get have to put in like motion sickness or motion blur warnings or whatnot, which I totally get. Whenever I do get more money, I'm definitely going to be getting the upgrade, the super sim upgrade or whatever. Guess I could get that one Orbon token or whatever. That probably won't be until my birthday. But who knows? You really never know. I just find it funny. I was walking. This was back when I lived at my old house. I was walking to McDonald's. I was hungry and wanted, some Mickey D's. So I go as I'm walking. Now, mind you, the Mickey D's that I went to, that was on like a busy highway where I lived. So I could have taken um I could have taken it the other way through that busy highway, but I know if I did, my mother would get mad at me and yell at me. So I took a back way, which still leads to this McDonald's, but I had to cross over train tracks. Unironically, when I like the past couple of times I went to the McDonald's near my current house, I have to cross over train tracks. So either way, I still have to cross train tracks to get to to the McDonald's at my current house, but it's a lot further. I think it's like a 4 mile bike ride, whereas the other one was like a mile and a half or so. So as I'm walking, I just happened to look down and I found a $20 bill just casually on the floor. And I'm like, okay then, free $20. So then that day I went, bought McDonald's. Money I already had in my wallet before that 20. Told my mother. I don't know, actually, I think it was before, after I graduated. But even then, after that, I went right back to that McDonald's. I think either like a day or two, or even possibly the next day. Yes, that much of a big back motherfucker. And bought McDonald's again with that money. So yeah, I was extremely hungry that day, or those couple of days, because oof, I know a lot of people hate or gripe about McDonald's and whatnot, and say how horrible the food is and whatnot. You can really clown on this CEO and saying that it's a product instead of calling it food and whatnot. But it's just the same thing with Burger King. McDonald's has really good ass food. So yeah. Anyways, before that gets into heated discussion, uh, that'll be it for me. It does suck that I did have those technical issues, the point where I had to not only stop stream but restart my computer. But it happens. No one expects it. So that will be it for me. I really gotta say, keybind for ending stream, which I might be able to, but obviously not gonna do it right now. So yeah. Anyways, that will be it for me. Might stream tomorrow, might not. Not 100% sure. Again, just how I feel. Uh, so yeah, don't expect a stream, but obviously be on the lookout for that. Anyways, that will be it for me. Take care, be safe, and see ya.